Right, so we all know prevention is better than cure. So over the next few weeks, we're going to be showing you some of those videos where you can prevent doing more damage to your carpet than just the initial accident. So today we're going to talk about wax spillages. Now, we come across a lot of damage caused by wax spillages, but they're not actually caused by the spillage, it's what you do after. Because there's a lot of myths that you'll look online and you'll see about greaseproof paper, which normally comes in brown or white, and that if you use the greaseproof paper with a normal iron, you can get the wax out of your carpet. Now, is this a myth? Well, yes it is, and I'm going to show you. Right, so what we've got here, as well as Bella, my dog, we've got 3 identical bits of carpet. This one we're going to spill some wax on shortly, but what we're trying to do is prevent this from happening, an iron burn, okay? So the myths online basically make you think that if you spill wax on your carpet and then you put the greaseproof paper on top of the wax, it's going to prevent this from happening. So this is the temperature gauge. So we're just going to put our iron straight on that and see what temperature we get to. So our temperature is shooting up and our carpet is currently burning, okay? And it's going to do this to that bit of carpet. Now we can see it shooting up. It's already at 40, going up and up and up and up and up. Obviously this gauge is going quite slowly, but we're already at 50 and it's just going to go up and it's burning that carpet underneath. So shortly we'll move the iron and we'll see a big iron burn. Just like this. And that's like, oh my goodness, what are we going to do? We've burnt the carpet. So if we had wax on this carpet, a lot of websites and a lot of videos online say that if we put greaseproof paper on top of the wax, it will stop the iron from burning the carpet. Now we've got our gauge back underneath. We're going to put our greaseproof paper on top and then we're going to put our iron on top, just like we did on the last one. Now already, because the greaseproof paper is doing nothing to prevent the heat transfer going through to your carpet, so once again the temperature gauge is shooting up and already the carpet is burning underneath. Now, it will take a little bit longer, but we're talking seconds. So this will not protect your carpet whatsoever. So just as before, we're already up to 50. What we'll do is we'll let it get to 60 and then we'll take it off. And then once again, we're going to have an iron burn, just like we've got without the greaseproof paper. And this is where the problem happens, because you started off with a problem of wax on your carpet, and now you've got a burn with wax underneath, which is an absolute nightmare. So we'll take our iron off. We can already see this is the carpet coming through from underneath, and we've got an iron burn. So that is what we don't want. So we've got our third piece of carpet. It's lovely and clean. Let's imagine this is in your living room and it's a lovely cozy night in. You've got a candle lit, you go to move it around the room and you accidentally spill the wax on your carpet. Now, it's not going to clean out, is it? It's not going to clean out. So the first thing you reach for is your phone. What can I do when I spill wax on my carpet? And so many people reach for the greaseproof paper and then they end up doing this. That is what you don't want to do. So hopefully a lot of you are going to have a few things just around the house that you can do. And we can still use the iron to help, but we can use it in a way where it's not going to burn your carpet. And quite simply, what we need is just these are just face flannels. Okay, so just simple face flannels. And what we're going to do is we're going to get some water, just normal water, and we're going to get our flannel, we're going to get it nice and wet. Just make sure it's wet all the way through, and then we're going to rinse it out, okay? And then we're going to place our flannel over the wax. And then we're going to get our iron and we're going to put it on top. Now we can hear the sizzle. It's sizzling away, and what it's doing is it's loosening up all that wax underneath the carpet. Now I do have a home small carpet cleaner because Bella, she does have the odd accident. So this is just a Karcher spot cleaner, which does help, and we can use that to get it out. But even though this iron has been on the carpet, on the flannel, for just 20 seconds, but it's not burning the carpet. It will not burn your carpet the whole time it's sizzling, but don't leave it on there forever. So we're going to lift it off, and we can see underneath. Now already the wax has transferred to the flannel, so we can see that on here. There's still a little bit on there, so I'm going to get just some more water, and I'm just going to gently just dab it through just to get the rest of the wax out. And hey presto, no more wax. That is what you can do in an emergency if you spill wax on your carpet. Just some nice clean face flannels, preferably white. White helps. And then you'll get the transfer straight away. Now, if it's a lot of wax, that's when a home carpet cleaner or spot cleaner like this is going to be really useful. And what we would do is we would use that with some warm water, preferably hot, not boiling. And then once we've used the flannel with the steam, we'll use that to suck the rest of the wax out. And if you just repeat the process until all the wax is gone. So that is a better result, I think you'll agree, than that. So the answer to does greaseproof paper burn your carpet, or will it prevent you from burning your carpet, is no. You will burn your carpet, you will create an iron burn, and then you're going to need a bigger repair than what you started with.